What's good, y'all? This your boy, Mr. Pound for Pound himself, and I'm definitely back in the house. You know, when I'm in the house, it's definitely going down. I'm talking about the fight that took place last night at the StubHub Center in Carson, California. Did it go down? It was a good fight. I actually liked it. It was a very entertaining fight. Shawn Porter versus Kell Brook. You guys know what it was. It was a majority decision at the end of the day. I personally thought the fight was going to be a stoppage at some point for somebody, but that stoppage didn't come. We did have a lot of action. We had a lot of headbutts. We had a lot of, holding, a lot of punching, counter punching going on. It was a good overall fight, but, a little sloppy, but it was a good overall fight. And Kell Brook came away with the majority decision and takes the IBF welterweight title from Mr. Shawn Porter, who did have a good fight. He showed a good showing of himself, but at the end of the day, Kell Brook came through and won. Brook had a cut over his left eye in round 2 from accidental headbutt, and Porter got cut also on his right eyelid in the 6th round from another accidental headbutt. So this was a gritty fight. Shawn Porter's record now is 24 wins, 15 of those wins come by way of knockout, 1 loss, 1 draw. Kell Brook ups his record to 33 wins, 22 by knockout, no losses, no draws. Now, when I first saw this fight, I saw Kell Brook. I looked at his footage and I said to myself, look, this guy's going to beat Porter. The reason why is, I hear people reference Shane Mosley to Shawn Porter, and I do see the qualities. I don't think he's that good, but I do see the qualities. Kell Brook just kind of reminded me of that taller type fighter, kind of like a Vernon Forrest, who just upsets and ruins the day. Kell Brook necessarily wasn't anything special to me when I seen him, but he was just a solid fighter. He's strong. Good jab, as we saw in the fight. If he would have used that jab more, he would have gave Porter a lot more trouble. I think in the earlier rounds, Kell Brook should have been popping that jab a lot harder, a lot faster, would have did a lot more damage and set up a lot more punches. A lot of people may not know this, but Kell Brook hurt Shawn Porter at the end of that first round. If you guys go ahead and rewind the fight, he clipped him with a good right hand, and you can see right at the bell, Shawn Porter's legs give way a little bit and got kind of wobbly. So if you guys go back and review the fight, you'll see that in round 1. Rounds, pretty much, from that till, round 6, it was pretty much the same. It was a gritty fight. It was a lot of Shawn Porter coming forward, throwing a lot of punches and bunches. Wasn't really landing too much. I mean, a lot of the punches sounded good, but it wasn't landing too much. One thing I did notice is Kell Brook's punches were noticeably louder. Every time he landed, it was just a pop and a snap when he hit him. It's pop, pop like the gloves. And I was like, what the hell? I was talking to my buddy. I said, man, it sounds like they got microphones on Kell Brook's gloves and not Shawn Porter's. But it's probably just the way he was landing and the way the glove was hitting the skin and the power in the punches. I thought Kell Brook did enough to win the fight. I thought it was a close fight. 117, 111, that's pretty off. And 116, 112, that's a good card. But yeah, Kell Brook did his thing, man. Shawn Porter, much props. I personally thought that Shawn Porter actually had the wrong game plan in my eyes. I mean, he's faster than Kell Brook. If it was me in there, I would have actually boxed Kell Brook. I wouldn't have tried to bang him out and brawl with him like that, because Kell Brook has a nice frame, man. I mean, he's big. You know what I'm saying? If you look at his arms, he's not weak. So, I mean, I don't think that was a real good game plan. If anything, I think Shawn Porter should have stuck to a different type of game plan. Maybe go to the body a lot harder. Jab to the body, right hands to the body, left hooks to the body, and then go back up top. But, he didn't do that. He was kind of wild with his attack, and, he paid for it. Kell Brook counterpunched him, found some openings, found some holes, landed some really good clean shots, and, won the day in my eyes and the judges. So, Kell Brook did his things. What's next for Kell Brook? He's calling out Mayweather. He's calling out the top guys. I like these guys from the UK because they got a lot of attitude and, a lot of cockiness about them. Sometimes I think I should be from the UK, but I'm not that bad. No, I'm just kidding, guys. But, Kell Brook, bright future. I think he's got, the skills and the size. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely got the size for a welterweight. He's a big dude. I think if he works on that jab, he'll be vicious. He'll be a lot harder to deal with. If he gets that jab popping and flowing, it just bop, 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 man, you know what I'm saying? Maybe in training, just keep a high rate of jabs in training. Try to do maybe 200 jabs around, maybe more. And I think Kell Brook would be devastating, because that jab was just, when it was on, it was just eating Shawn Porter up. So, yeah. Much props to Kell Brook. Much props to Shawn Porter. I hope to see him again too. Go ahead and leave your comments in the comment section. Tell me what you guys think about the fight. Tell me if I'm right. Tell me if I'm wrong. But I did predict this one right. Anyways, this is your boy, Mr. Pound for Pound. Y'all have a good Sunday. Go to church. Stay positive. Holla at me. Peace.